Hi guys, we are here in 365 Oldtimer Museum in Budapest. I will show you around briefly what you can see here if you visit Budapest and would like to see something old cars, classic cars, something like that, not only the main tourist attractions. So hope you will like what I show you today. Come with me. Right, where we start? Look, Mark van Golf convertible. I know everyone owned or seen before Mark van Golf, I'm sure. Car of the month, therefore next to the door. Actually, I had two Mark van Golf. One was after facelift. Well, that was a rough car when bought it. Starter motor in a bag, in bits. Fitted with LPG system, but no petrol fuel tank. Anyway, that's a long funny story. Next time. Convertible Golfs, a little bit of a mix. There is after facelift dashboard, but the rear lights are before facelift. Porsche convertible. Oh, look at that cool little Beamer. Great in this color. Engine fitted in the right way, not cross like the new cars, so this is a decent car. Anyway, this is a BMW 2002 Ti, hatchback body as you can see. I believe sold more coupe than hatchback. Well, I seen more coupe. Basic but perfect little car. Little bit dark inside, unsure what you can see. It has a 2000cc engine. Lovely 911 from 1984. Of course, air-cooled engine, what else you expect from that year. Personally, for me, this purple isn't the best color for this Porsche. My good friend sold his 993 Turbo last year. You know, that was the last air-cooled Porsche. 480 horsepower and that sound, oh man. Anyway, his car in Australia now. This purple beast fitted with a 3.2 liter 6-cylinder boxer. I'm pretty sure give you enough power, especially with no traction control. Once you lose control on the rear wheels, goodbye. Let's go and see a few motorbike. Honda GR 400. It is a V2 engine. And behind me I have the Yamaha Dragstar 1100. These two bikes not my cup of tea. Apart that, they are great bikes. I know, looks like a tiny van, but it's still classed as moped. Piaggio 850, yep, 50 means the cc. This van's perfect for the narrow Italian city roads. 2 horsepower and insane 30 km/h top speed. Some crazy people fitting in a motorbike engine and drive it crazy, for example Hayabusa engine. Moto Guzzi, always one of my favorite brand. Rebuilt in this calf racer style in this is a 1984 bike. Don't know when it actually rebuilt. I think 500cc enough for a nice ride. Love this color combination. Look at this 2-stroke 300cc Java full setup, small trailer and Velorex made sidecar. It's made in Czechoslovakia, which is Czech Republic now. In 1969, the 18 horsepower wasn't bad, if you think. Having a car that days wasn't a basic thing, even motorbike was a bit luxury, especially with this sidecar and trailer. Of course, it was great for the whole family. The fairing was important to protect your legs too from any weather condition. I would like to have a sidecar. Sadly, don't really have a space for it. It's corner for kids, mini bike, pedal cars, ATV, scrambler, rocking, everything. Another Italian hero, Ampolini Milano 90, made in 1961. Basically, this is the Piaggio Ape's previous idea. The Piaggio Ape was from 2013. It has a 2-stroke 3.5 horsepower engine. Quicker than a Piaggio, it can reach 40 km per hour. That's a big difference. One-seater or two, if you and your mate very skinny. (1959) Triumph Tiger. Well, based on that, I can see built really well. Just that gold Chesterfield style seat, guys, it's for me it's a bit too much. The green with grey lines, perfect. The dashboard fitted horizontally. Not sure how easy to read that. Anyway, 650cc parallel twin engine. It's a 4-stroke and produces 45 horsepower. Old classic push bike, fitted with a small engine underneath the frame called Dongo. It's a Hungarian made. If Hungarian made I talking, here is the next one, and will be a few more. Pannonia P10 with sidecar. This one left the factory in 1971. The Pannonias usually had a 2-stroke engine with 18 horsepower. The top speed was 110 km per hour. Was popular back in the days. Like what I said earlier, was more affordable than any car. Also, in the communist era, it was a bit difficult to purchase a car for a private person. Verpa moped from the late 50s. Another Pannonia, this is a D5 from 71. 2-stroke, was nearly everything made in that days. There is the gear indicator. If you can read that gear indicator during the ride, well done. Danuvia DC 125, yes, 125cc, Hungarian made too. It's made around, I believe, 30,000 in around the 50s. Another Pannonia 250cc, 2-cylinder. Danuvia again, 125cc, but younger than the previous one. And another Pannonia P10. It's made nearly 44,000 around 1970. It's another Hungarian brand, Chapel. Made in the south edge of Budapest on the Chapel Island. Mid-50s bike with a little 125cc engine. It's only produced 5 horsepower, but in the right condition, the top speed could reach 70 km/h. Chapel 100, half push bike, half motorcycle. As you can see, this is before World War in 1936. Around the 60s, 70s, made many motorbikes in Hungary and buses too, but that's a different story. And here is another brand again, Tunde 175 scooter. It's the early 60s. It's Hungarian Vespa, if I can call that. One-seater, more aerodynamic Chapel scooter. Right, back to the Italian bikes. When I said few minutes ago, Moto Guzzi, one of my favorite brand. I tell you what, I wasn't really thinking of this exact model. 500cc 4-stroke engine fitted. Inside this bit weird framework. It's a bit unusual looking. Look at the front, the massive fairing. Look around. It's just too big. Okay, need protection from the weather, but cannot see the bike behind. Lovely wooden speedboat. Nothing too fancy, just simply beautiful. Yes, Hungarian made too. (1938) BMW R71 with sidecar. Judging by the name, it has a 700cc boxer. They made a bit military setup in here. Let's go to the next room, have a look what's there. Far as I can see, only Mercedes in this area. In Hungary was more popular and still the old Mercs than in the UK, I believe, which is fully understandable. UK had a lot more own brand and makes. This old lady left the factory in '67. She's code was W110. It's a mid-sized family car and the first Mercedes which fitted with safety glass. The Hungarian-born inventor. Béla Barényi was responsible for safety developments at Mercedes in this time. W114 but the slang just called vertical light smirk. Mid-70s, the year when made it. Under the bonnet, fitted many different engines, but this one has a inline 6 2.8 liter engine. Jumping time big, up to 2008. It's an EMG 63 S-Class. Not any spare space in the engine bay, I'm afraid. It's a big V8, produces 520 horsepower. For safety reason, it's limited to 250 km per hour. That's looking really cool. Not a lot of modification, little bit lowered. Probably not the original alloys. And one red number on the door. Hardly any changes and looking awesome. 6300cc weighting direct cruising under the long bonnet. It's only 6200 ever made of this luxury car. It's beautiful. Jump back to 57. Little bit jumping up and down on the timeline. Anyway, 2.2 inline 6. This color always come up in my life. One of my Mark 1 Golf had exactly the same color. And now my 12 plate Passat 2. Beside few other things in my life. It always come back. This car sometimes used on historic shows, rallies. Mercedes Adenauer 300. As you can see by the shape, it came from the 50s. That's a massive luxury car. Bigger than you think. Through the screen, it's not really showing the real size. How beautiful these curvy long lines. Inside the top of everything, whatever was available in the 50s. I think it was more the car with chauffeur, and the owner enjoyed the rear seats luxury. Oh yes, the best ever S-Class Mercedes. Nothing special with the design and still showing on the top of luxury. Amazing W126, it's no question. V8 petrol was available with smaller and diesel engine too, but come on, it need a V8. This exact car from the last year of production in 1990, before the new flagship arrived, the W140. The first E-Class, the W124. It's just crazy. I remember when these were new. This is one from 89 anyway. Baby Benz, the star from the early 80s. Smaller than the E-Class, but still plenty of room for family use. These cars are last forever. Well, if you give them the basic service at least. The biggest issue with this, the dashboard easily cracked. Not in here, that's rare. I said the W126 is the best. Only one way can be better if it's a coupe. Tell me, isn't awesome this timeless shape? Look. Oh man, I need one. I need one of this. Even just try it. Can't be less the MPG than my 3.5 liter V6 Shogun. Another favorite, the coupe of the old E-Class. Again, it's timeless beauty, especially in this green body, interior, and green tinted windows. No, I don't think it's too much. I think it's just good how it is. After facelift this one, having the additional panels above the seals, the designer was Bruno Sacco. Look that, isn't beautiful? Stay in Germany, but BMW E34 M5. Tell me, need any more words here? I don't think so. I tell you the truth, I never was a BMW fan, but the E34, a great looking car. There is a 6-cylinder engine. You can see it's full with torque, just how it looks like. It's 3600 cc, produces 315 horsepower. In 1992, 0 to 60 under 6.5 seconds. From family car, it was an incredible acceleration. Alright, what's over there? It's a 1993 E-Class convertible, which is 4-seater. Basically same than a W124 Coupe, just with soft top. 190 SL Merc, lovely looking if you don't like the Coupe SL with the gullwing doors. Cream and red combination. The dashboard well informative, show you everything, it's good. Classic in the middle, young Terminal on the left, and few years younger E-Class convertible on the right. That's the W210. This came after the W124 E-Class, but this had a really good relationship with Rust. Even when it was only a few years old, the rust came through, thanks to the new water-based paint and some bacteria. A bit much the blue-grey leather seats. Look at this white Audi Coupe GT. I always loved this sporty looking German. Guys, this legendary shape was already on the roads in the mid-80s. The Quattro was very successful in the rally with the 4-wheel drive system, the Quattro system, basically. The interior sharing with the 4-door family car. Again, think early slash mid 80s. Now looking cool the dashboard as well compared to others. Still stay in Germany, but go higher level now. It's a Porsche 928. That's a forever classic. You can recognize that shape from miles. Kind of like a 924 overall the shape, but this one completely different car. Flipping out headlights, how should be. V8 under the long bonnet. Yes, it's a Porsche and the engine in the front. The black from 85 and the yellow beast from 78. I'm 1978, same than this yellow Porsche, but I think the Porsche looks better than me. I think you agree. Four-seater, well, I would say 2 plus 2-seater. It's so 70s, the lights. One of the best from the 70s. I believe unnecessary to say 911. You can see anywhere on the roads this shape. And the car what people hate or love. No feelings between. The G-Wagon. So massive, so aggressive. Perfect car for showing off. Whoever drive, you know, that person loaded. But it's not that great to drive. It's the Austrian 4x4 system underneath and all of the G-Wagons made in Austria. Another legend from the 60s, BMW 2000C. It's a beautiful coupe. Only made it 4 years, less than 4,000 sold. What a shape. Looking power. What a shape, looking powerful. But just over 100 horsepower, believe or not. Don't judge too early. 14.5 0 to 60 wasn't slow in the late 60s. Come on, see inside too. It's automatic. Oh, can smell the real wood mixed with the old leather. It's a really good smell. I love it. .850i. Need to say anymore? Again, it's impressive V12. 322 horsepower. It was incredible in the 90s. Even nowadays. And again, it's limited to 250 km per hour. This design just doesn't age. My similar age MX-5 looks like at least 15 years older beside this 8 series. 633 CSI, the Gran Turismo Coupe before the 8 series. In 1978, this was the best for a mixture of luxury and sport car. 0 to 60 under 8 seconds in the 70s. Not bad. Okay, jump to the other side. A line of V30 Beamers, 4-door iX, 4-wheel drive I believe, and a rear Bauer, which is basically a weird dark coupe. It's forever nice convertible. One of my mates has one, well, hope he still owns it. And Van Este D32. Go back in time many years. Old Jack Coupe, excuse me, it's an SS, before gifting him Jaguar. We seen a few earlier in that huge private collection in the UK. Search my free video from there. It's a beautiful car. Probably not easy to drive like modern cars, but who cares if you're driving this piece of art. By the way, it's made in 1935. Next one, 1947, therefore called Jaguar already. Well, after the Second World War, the name SS wasn't great. 3.5 liter 6-cylinder engine, which is similar than my 53 years younger Shogun, but this one's still a few seconds quicker on the 0 to 60. Fairjack Intero, Mark V. 1951 when made this beauty. 10,500 made in Coventry. Jumping back in time more, almost 100 years old Rolls-Royce Phantom. On the old black and white photographs, can't see the cool color combination. Hope you agree, blue with orange interior is perfect match. Everything you see, made by hand. Doesn't matter the age, Rolls-Royce always the top was and will be. Visit Germany for a second. BMW 326 is firstly presented at the 1936 Berlin Motor Show and made nearly 16,000 in 5 years' time in the 30s. I would say it was successful. In that days the leather seat was real leather. This is why still good condition and looked after obviously. Don't worry if you like old Mercs more instead of Beamers. Here we have a Mercedes DYP 200 convertible or just simply W21. More than 15,000 were sold. American cars? Good. Can you recognize this car? No. Well, don't worry, I needed to read the information beside. It's a Packard 8 Torpedo. And because from the US, you wouldn't expect less than a 5.2 liter 8-cylinder engine. The last ever Packard made in July 1958. This one from 1930. Another SS and one more SS2 Tourer. Ford Model T. I'm sure everyone knows the model. The production was about 19 years. This ice went from end of the production. Silly me talking about Ford and showing one unusual Bugatti Type 44. Isn't lovely? Unusual because normally painted blue. And the Silver Shadow Molinar Park Ward. Doesn't need any more words. (1938) DKW F7, one of the first car which is made with front-wheel drive. Wooden frame under the panel, so when need to restore, have to find a good joinery shop too. What is the engine? 20 strong horsepower from the 700cc 2-stroke 2-cylinder. What a great color this green on the Beamer. Don't know why, but I love the brown or cream interiors. By the way, this is an 1802 model from 75. Isn't big the wall car. The engine only 1800cc with 90 horsepower. No, that's not a lot, but still gave you many happy miles. Really good to drive it. Classic Beetle. If you never seen a Beetle, then you definitely came from different galaxy. Have a surfboard? Don't worry. We have unlimited space in the convertible. Really good nick this one. Actually, we are finished in here. No. Don't turn off your device yet. Outside I'll show you a few more. It's worth it. Oh yes, awesome looking Mercedes. Not just looking great, she was fast in 72. 4.5 liter V8, decent engine size, 200 horsepower and luxury inside. BMW C1 scooter with seat belt but no helmet. Immaculate Z3 with a 2800cc engine, much better than the 1.8. It feels like a different car. Oh dear, I mean funny wooden deer. Talking about wood, natural Mercedes 300 SL. This is 1:1 scale. This is the only one on this planet. The Belgian artist made it in over 3,000 hours. Over 3,000 hours, that's crazy. Every little details matching the real SL. This is an awesome job. Well done. I wasn't expecting a car like this in here. car behind me. It's only one in the world. Was other one with a hardtop, but that Renault was on the Titanic, and that car still under the ocean. So have a look at this one. It's very rare. It's very special. I hope you liked what I showed you today. It was amazing collection. So I think worth it to come and visit this place in Budapest when you're traveling in here. If you didn't yet, please subscribe to my channel because I will bring more interesting things to watch. And if I can ask, please share my videos to show many people. Press a like and see you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching.